Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Matt. This is V. Oh, Lisa face. Today we have another list video for you. If you're getting tired of these videos where we're just sitting here talking to you guys and being amazing, then our next video after this, we do have, it is more of an activity video that maybe you guys will enjoy. But today we have a cool topic for you guys. We're gonna talk about our least favorite trends since we've been alive.
Yep,
okay.
So we're going on back.
Yeah, and these are just off the top of our heads. Definitely down in the comments, let us know what your guys' least favorite trends were. I don't know what she's doing right now. And if you guys like this video, maybe we'll do our favorite trends, or maybe we'll do a part 2, because there's definitely more than 10. But these are just the first ones that came to our minds that really irked us.
Yeah, just stuff that I was like, why was that ever a trend?
Yeah, and some of these trends we have partaken in.
Yeah, guilty.
Unfortunately. Okay, so my number one trend is the bowl cut. Now, we still see the bowl cut even in this day and age, but it's a little bit different, a little more stylish. And yes, I am hating partially because I don't have hair. But if you remember back in like the 90s, there was just some really heavy bowl cuts going on. Sometimes in the shorter part, they would maybe shave some stuff into it, maybe your favorite team's logo, maybe some lightning bolts.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it got out of control. Like your football numbered, right? My parents would never let me do it, which is probably partially why I hate it, but also I thank my parents for not letting me do it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because I'd have some really stupid school pictures. If any of you guys that were, you know, a teenager in the 90s, you'll know what I'm talking about.
And speaking of haircuts, my number 2 is the mullet. And not only the mullet, but do you remember the rat tail?
Oh yeah, the rat mullet.
Those kind of go hand in hand. They both are
Then
awful.
you have the skullet, the bald guy mullet.
Ugh.
Yeah,
people still do that.
I don't, you know, the mullet might have been around even before we were born. I don't know. I mean, it definitely kind of got big in the 80s. If you look at like movies and stuff, it seems like. And it's just kind of stuck around.
Well, I mean, me a monster.
Have you ever
Charlize Theron had a mullet.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you ever go into like a truck stop, you're gonna see some pretty stellar mullets.
For sure.
And I respect it if it's a good one. If it's a nice, finely tuned, finely groomed mullet where you just know that guy's put in a lot of work, yeah, it looks hideous.
I just don't think they're flattering. I don't care who you are.
It's one of those things where it's so ugly it's kind of cool. No? Okay. Well, not to girls. My next least favorite trend are boy bands. Now, you could say boy bands were around before we were born too, but I mean, the boy pop bands really got popular in the 90s. I would say early 90s with...
Well, New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block,
kind of started that.
And Boys to Men and stuff, but they were better. They were more just like R&B.
All for one.
But then, you know, late 90s came along and you had NSYNC.
Backstreet Boys.
98
Degrees.
98 Degrees.
My next least favorite trend is gonna be Pokemon Go. And I'm guilty, like when this came out, I played the shit out of this game.
Now you play Toy Blast instead.
I know.
It's kind of, and maybe I'm just out of the loop, but it's definitely interesting how fast Pokemon Go fell.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so big a year ago, or whatever, last summer's 2016, I think it was. And I mean, by the winter, it was just, everyone was done with it.
Yeah.
I think it was just too much work, honestly. People play video games and stuff like that to be lazy, and I think a lot of people were just like, I'm sick of walking around my town looking for stupid...
I can only get so many drowsies.
Looking for stupid little invisible monsters. My next one is yellow cars. Yellow Hummers, yellow Jeeps. I really think that got popular around the late 90s. Like, again, there were probably some yellow cars before that, but you know what I'm saying.
I remember the yellow Jeep in She's All That, one of those teen movies.
Yeah, and I wanted a yellow Jeep back then because I thought he was so stinking cool.
Yeah.
And She's All That. That yellow Jeep, and he's like driving it
Prinze Jr.
Yeah, he's driving it on the beach.
Yeah. It was sick.
But looking back on it, I mean, it's pretty douchey, and I apologize if you have a yellow car, but like anyone now that is driving a yellow car like that, you look at them and you just say like that person needs attention. That person's parents didn't give them enough attention. Yellow Hummers or something are kind of like this generation's Camaros. You have guys with some gold chains. Maybe you had a midlife crisis. Well, now that we've lost probably half of our subscribers because they have mullets or yellow cars.
Well, let's lose some more. My next one is dabbing. That is a more recent trend, and I just do not get it. Maybe because I'm not a very good dabber. I'm like,
it's just been taken.
I feel like I'm karate chopping.
My arms are too long.
Yeah.
I just look. I think like it's just been taken too far. I bet you if you talk to the first guys in that music video or whatever.
Was it a music video that I don't even know?
Well, the dab song. I mean, that's really what got it.
Song?
Yeah, that's what got it popular, right? I bet you if you talk to them now, they'd be like, yeah, we can't stand dabbing because every 10-year-old kid is doing it. But usually they do it when like they're just being a douchebag. Like somebody cuts you off. Somebody cuts you off on the highway and then they're just like that.
Oh my god, it's
dabbing.
So douchey.
You know, people like Jake Paul and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like dabbing.
Dabbing on them haters.
I mean, it's what? Dabbing on them haters. We had stupid.
What is dabbing? What does it mean?
We had stupid stuff when we were young, but, you know, no.
Yeah.
My next one was from, I believe, early 90s. It was the Criss Cross look. Now, this was a rap group called Criss Cross. They'll make you jump. They wore their clothes backwards. And, you know, I don't know if you've ever tried to put jeans on backwards and walk around, but it definitely pinches your junk a little bit. And I did it for a while, but it was so silly. I mean, you'd wear like
Did you really wear them backwards?
A couple days here and there.
Huh.
You'd wear like
that trend lasted for
like
very long.
a backwards baseball jersey or your backwards pants, and you'd be zipping up on your butt crack. You know? Yeah. Just got weird.
I never did the crisscross thing, but I did do the Jinko jeans, where girls wore like a baby tee and had like the huge jeans.
Oh, that's definitely something that we could have added to this list too. The Jinkos were pretty bad. And the funny thing is they still make those things for like ravers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you bought some for that video like a year ago.
I know, they were awful.
I mean, I can't believe that Jinko is still around. Okay, my next one is high-waisted jeans. Like, in what decade has this ever been attractive on a woman's body? I know a lot of women like them, but
they're
like
in style now.
It almost gives every woman like an apple bottom.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Oh, are we doing this? The fur.
With the robot what?
Maybe I'm old school now because I know high-waisted jeans have gotten more popular, but I like to see, you know, a girl's midriff maybe a little bit here and there, but also just the way butts look in the lower cut jeans is just much better to me than those high-waisted jeans. Just reminds me of like the
Flapjack!
The 80s.
Flapjack!
Yeah, I mean, but then you see these women that are just walking around with these high-waisted jeans, titties hanging over the waist. And like
flapjack ass.
Where are your ribs? Where'd your ribs go?
I don't know. I think some girls can pull it off.
Some girls can. I still think that those girls that can pull it off would look even better with normal jeans.
My last one, last but not least, was the Macarena and Gangnam style. Can't even say it. Gangnam, Gangnam. I don't know.
Oh, like the viral video dances.
But also like the Macarena was just, I don't know.
How do you do it again?
Do you have to say ducka ducka?
That was from Austin Powers.
Oh my god.
Remember when he goes ducka ducka ducka, Dr.
Another
Evil?
trend that sucked.
Austin Powers sucks now?
It was alright.
Yeah, Gangnam Style was pretty bad as well. I mean, you would go to like sporting events, people would be doing the Macarena. You'd have to watch your grandma do the Macarena. It's just bad. But I'm glad that it made them happy. That's it for this one, guys. Please let us know down below what your least favorite trends have been in the last 3 decades.
Or more, if that's how old
or more if you're older. No offense. And if you want to see our favorite trends of the last 3 decades, let us know that as well.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and you can also follow us on our social media platforms. We will have links below.
But what is that?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
That about wraps it up. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time on the Matt and V channel. Guns, bro.
Still jacking off that elephant. Your shotgun.
It's a shotgun. I've never shot.
Yeah, but your shotgun's not this thick. That's an elephant.